Alright, we're just gonna skip ahead and forget the startup timer. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to my stream. I am currently working on my own game in Unity called, wow, this is a wonderful startup. I'm working on a horror survival FPS, where it's similar to Left 4 Dead, but it will have, instead of zombies, it'll have animatronics. I'm still kind of working on the core mechanics, like the FPS part and stuff like that, and it's also going to have co-op multiplayer, so that is kind of the core thing I'm trying to get down. Although first I want to get the FPS parts actually working properly, so look at my tasks here. Okay, so for my model, I need... So I've got a model and all. I was working on animations, but I was like, you know what? We need to get the core stuff down rather than the animations and polish at the moment. So, which the core stuff is, I mean, the moving, the jumping, the shooting, and also getting those synced with multiplayer. Right, so let's take a look here. I was working on this first third person switcher, so this is going to handle some of the stuff needed for switching the model from first person to third person mode, which there is a difference. So I've got a reference to the model, I've got the first person material, what I need to do is start clear model, but let's what I'm looking for. This is going to be the player model I pass in. This. Is the mesh. So what I want to do is get this mesh render. And then I'm going to be switching these out. Get component in children mesh render. Oops. Actually, maybe I should just pass in the mesh render. That might be, well. Nah, for now this will work. If I need to change it, I'll do it later. Okay. Here in the materials, because we have multiple materials. For each materials, yeah. But I want to do, I only need to replace these are named. So body, head, arms, and body 1. I'm not too sure what the body 1 is, but I know those ones. I need to hide the head and the arms. Let's see if there's a good way of doing it. Unity get specific material from render.materials. This is an array of all materials used by the renderer. Okay, supports a single object using multiple materials. In this case, materials contains all the materials. Shared material and material properties return the first used material if there is more than one. Shared material? What is shared material? The shared material of this object. Modifying shared material will change the appearance of all objects using this material. Oh. And change material settings that are stored in the project too. It is not recommended to modify materials returned by... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we don't want that. The first, okay. So there was a material property and it returns the first used material if there is more than one. Modifying immaterial materials will change, okay. Note that like all arrays returned by Unity, this returns a copy of materials array. If you want to change some materials in it, get the value change. Okay. Change some materials in it, get the value, change an entry, and set materials back. Okay. So I'm guessing since it's an array, it's in order. What we want. What's up, Core? Things are going pretty good. Still working on my game here. I need 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I need to change materials 1 and 2. So wait, I don't need to loop over all of them. I'm an idiot. There we go. Render dot Materials. I need index 1. What's the idea of your game? So, the idea of my game is I'm making it a survival horror FPS co-op game. It's basically gonna be like a Left 4 Dead clone, but instead of zombies, I want to do animatronics. And I kind of want to have those animatronics have sort of like a... I want them to be a little bit more scarier. Like, I kind of want to have some of the jump and spooky mechanics from like games like Alien Isolation. Specifically one, like I want to have it to where like you and your friends are going through like this building or something that has these air ducts or something like in some of the rooms, and there's a chance that there's an animatronic hiding in one of those air ducts, and he's gonna pop. If you aren't careful, he's gonna pop down. Sounds scary, but especially a lot of work, especially the multiplayer. Yeah, the library I'm using is called Mirror. I've used it in one of my other games I did for Game Jam, and it was a lot of fun. It worked quite well. I haven't used it on this kind of scale before, though, as far as like an FPS shooter game. The game that I used it for was just mainly for syncing the player movement with other players and stuff, and it was kind of it was more of a peer-to-peer, which I do want it to be more of a peer-to-peer, but yeah. Remember with the underlying telepathy, which is PC station, if I remember correctly. Did not know that's what it was called, but yeah, I know it uses TCP. Also worked great for me, but it was a huge challenge for a hobby programmer like me to get networking running. I'm fairly confident I can probably get it running. I mean, I got it running for one game. I can probably get it working for this game, and my day job is a web developer, so I have a bit of knowledge on how networking works. So I can probably get this working. Anyway, I need render materials to okay, so that should do that. So I need to put this on my layer. Yeah, my original plan was to use, with this game, was to try to use some assets to help make it a little bit more smoother with the development, but some of those assets fell through. Because I tried using, Mirror with, Ultimate Character Controller. Which, that's like a really good, like, character controller, but the problem is it didn't have any integration when it came to Mirror. I know it has an integration with Pun, but from what I know, I'm pretty sure Pun is is a network solution that requires you have to have like you have to have a stand-up like dedicated server to receive calls and stuff from that, and I didn't really want that. I want it to be peer-to-peer. Or sort of peer-to-peer. I don't know. Peer-to-peer's... It's still called peer-to-peer, but... like, peer-to-peer has changed as of recently to where it's not just a... it's not just one player connecting to another and they're playing each other. Nowadays, peer-to-peer is more of the normal, like, you have a server and your clients connect to the server. But nowadays, peer-to-peer, that server is run on whoever hosts the game, and then all the other clients connect to that. Examples of this is like, I mean, there's lots of examples like this out there. Like, you can do that with like Arc, You can do it with Minecraft. Actually, I think Left 4 Dead. Yeah, Left 4 Dead has it too. But of course, some of these games use like Steam's systems to do like, I mean, to join friends and stuff like that. Stardew Valley does it too. Which honestly, that's probably the route I would go. Is just have it to where it integrates with like Steam's setup, and you can basically join your friends. You just have one host and your friends join. So what I need to do is I need to find that script. Where's that script? Where'd I put that script? Why is it in UI? I didn't put it there. Or I didn't mean to put it there. Let's actually put you in core. Means I need to change. Oh no. You are in. Okay, fine. Core. Put it right up here. Okay, so I need the player model, which is this. And I need the first person material, which materials, invisible material. Okay. So then that should work right off the bat. I'll have to edit the script a little bit when it comes to implementing the, no, it didn't work. Okay. Null reference exception, okay. I'm guessing it didn't find the mesh renderer. Or it just doesn't. Maybe I'm grabbing the wrong mesh renderer. Okay, fine. I guess I'm going to have to specify that. Actually, let's take a look what mesh renderer it's actually grabbing. There we go. Play. Render. Okay, so it's not grabbing any mesh render. It should be grabbing. Skinned mesh renderer. I guess I need to specify it to that. Skin mesh. Oops. Forgot to stop it. There we go. There. Okay. Yes. Okay. It should find it this time. I'm using a skinned mesh renderer. No? I can still see it. Not working. So maybe it's grabbing the wrong one. Or did I not save it? Maybe that was the case. Debug. Okay, so it is finding it. Armature mesh. Materials. There are 4. Yeah, 1 and 2 is what. Maybe I'm doing it? I must be doing it wrong. Actually, I think this said... Note that, like all arrays returned by this returns a copy... Oh, a copy of materials array. If you want to change some materials in it, get the value, change an entry, and set materials back. Gotcha. Okay. I think I know what it wants to be. And then render dot materials equals materials. So like that. There we go. That's what I want. I need to clamp that a little, but this is what I wanted. That way we can have, because we want to do this because camera's supposed to be in the head. You don't want to see the inside of the head. And then the arms are going to be forward a bit so that you can actually see the arms and see the gun while you're shooting and stuff like that. So they're going to be like a pair of floating arms. Not to mention the arms. The arms are going to be paired. It's best to pair the arms with the gun. That way you can have preset positions of the arms depending on what gun you have. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna say, let's see if we can get this synced up with mirror. So this is just a single player version of our setup. We're gonna have to add some more stuff to this. Okay. Let's go to scenes. So we have a game view that actually is for our multiplayer setup. No. And we also have a menu. The menu's fine. What I need... So we have a mirror player, but... Come on. Okay, but yeah, this is an older one. I think I'm just going to toss this and make a new one. This is an older one. I'll delete that. I'm going to duplicate this one. Or you're gonna go in here. I'm gonna rename you to mirror player, and we're gonna modify you. Not be 10 off. Go. All right. So getting this to work with mirror, we need to add some mirror components. So network transform, which adds the network identity. Client authority. And then I have a script. Network local handler, which can go up here. This guy. Is going to handle the visibility of certain things. Okay, so local only behaviors, so that would be our input and our input controller. Okay. I need to uncheck these, there we go. And then game objects. I need the main camera and player follow camera. I don't really need the camera root. I don't need to disable that, I don't think. That's just the camera root. Alright, so then these guys need to be disabled. Cool. And then that I think is all set. And then the last thing I need to, so my first third person switcher here, I'm probably gonna make a network version of it. Either that, or I could just implement it into... the network local handler, technically. But no, I do want to have it to possibly have it to where, well, if I ever wanted to add a feature to where you can, like, you know, toggle first to third person, I'd want that to be separate. Okay, we're gonna call this, gonna be lengthy, but network first or third person switcher. This is going to have a network behavior. I need to rename the file. Work. Why is it in UI? Wait, was it in UI before? Oh. That needs to be core. And then this is going to be networking. Alright, and then the start is going to go away, and instead we're going to have a on, is it again? On start authority. So on start authority, I want these to be set. Basically saying if you're the local player, I want to make the head and the arms disappear. Okay, and then we're gonna drag this guy up here. Actually, let's put our logo. That'll work. And then we need our player model, and we need the material. Graphics. Material. There we go. Oh. And then one more thing. I've got a utility script that I'm probably just going to use to help us. The utility. Yeah, network random color. It just sets a random color to the mesh or the material, and also that we can tell the difference a bit between which is which player. Okay, and that should do it. That's all set. I think there's one more thing I need to do. So the player spawn system. Yep, I need to put player object in there. Cool. I think we are set. I need to get another Unity client open, so I'm gonna hit this. This nice little tool called Parallel Sync allows me to, well, I can open another client, another Unity client with this, but not only that, any modifications I do in my client here, when I switch it, when I go over to the other one to hit play and stuff, it'll sync those over, the files over. It basically, yeah, actually you can see right here, it clones my project folder, and it'll sync them up if there's changes. So it's kind of nice. Eventually I'm gonna have to see what's causing it to load for a long time. Anyway, that's right. I have a cube. It has a network identity on it. And I've got these spawn points. Alright. Hopefully this should work. That's right, I had a my debug controller, which I don't even have in place. I'll have to get that working again. My old debug controller actually adds like a debug console into the game where I can actually like activate things on the fly if need be, or like set up like a command to switch cameras or something, or I don't know, various different things like that. This is taking a bit. Yeah, I wanted to see about doing some optimization. Already, like, the project is taking forever to load. I barely have anything in here. Component children, that looks pretty good. Finish? Okay, finally finished. I want to have it over here. Not sure we need to switch to our menu. We have to switch to the menu because that's where the lobby is. Okay, I'm gonna hit play over here. Cool. Play here. Okay. Client. Ready. Ready, and start. Okay. Well, we have movement. Those arms should not be missing. I've got no, okay. There's no animation, but it looks like movement works pretty good. Here, let me switch to this other one. Yeah, so we got synced movement. Jumping is a little odd. Alright. So I need to probably do something with that script. Wait, is that why it didn't work? No, that's... So on start authority, Enable local only components, yeah. But then let's start authority. Hmm. Why is it that that worked, but the other one did not? Let me look at your documentation. If I remember correctly, I thought on-start authority is fired only for the local client. I think. Guides. Authority. Authority is a way of deciding who owns an object and has control over it. Oh wait, but it could be any authority. When authority is given to or removed from an object, a message will be sent to that client to notify them. This will cause the onStart authority or onStop authority functions to be called. Client side authority can be used to check if the local player has authority over object. I need to do both, don't I? Yeah, I think so. Give me a second. Which actually I should probably be doing it to the other one too. This, I don't know why I'm not doing it to that. Anyway. So basically I need to do if net identity has authority. Returns the network identity of this object. Yep. So then I need to do the... Yeah, let's invert it. That might be a better idea. I can just do that. And then for here, we want the same thing. That makes sense, because onStart authority is onStart authority. It could be any authority, client or server. What I want is I want that code to only run for the client authority and for the local client authority, which according to this, identity.hasAuthority. Property can be used to check if the local player has authority over an object. Okay. But then this should work better. I'm gonna hit play there. I'm gonna hit play here. We'll make you the host. You're the client. Ready. 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 And start. That did not work. For some reason that did not work. And yet this is working. I mean, one way around this would be I could just not use that script. Actually, let's give that a try. Since that one's working, I'm gonna do something. So instead of this guy, I'm gonna go with this guy. We're gonna do on awake instead. And then, I mean, this is a behavior. So then what I can do is remove that one. And let's just put the other one on and just set it in our local handler there to disable. Wait. That's why it's working. Because I have the normal one in here. You know what? Okay. You know what? Let's remove that. We're gonna put the network one back in. Because this one you could just slap in and you don't have to worry about it too much. So that's probably why it didn't work. It's because I had the normal one in here, not the network, as well as the network one. Heroes. Okay. So that's fine. Let's try this again. Okay, synced up, hit play. Host, client, ready, and start. There we go. So that is our other player. Now if I look, if you look, there's no head or arms, but I've got head and arms over here. Same over here. Yep. So that worked. Cool. I wonder why we're floating. Why are you floating? Because it's grounded. Okay. Apparently I can't trigger you. I don't. Was it like that for the single player one? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look at that. If so, then that's just a odd thing. I mean, yeah, let's hide the gizmos. Okay, that looks fine. If I hit play, it's going to. Okay, so it's. I think it's an issue with our grounded stuff. So, I really hold on. Give me a second. Actually, no. I need the debug. Oh, I can actually get our debug console in here. Debug controller. Cool. I wonder if that's gonna work. I hope so. Oof, okay, it needs fixed. I think it's the button. The input thing is busted. I'll have to fix that. Because it's supposed to be a toggle. So probably has to do with rounded rates. Rounded offset, maybe the offset. Wait, is it the character controller? It's the character controller, I'm pretty sure. Slope limit, step offset, center. So okay. So something is off with the character controller. It's too low. Okay, there's our problem. Nine 5, 9 6, 7, 8. Actually, 1 is probably it. Actually, I think that was still a little too low. 2. 1 0 5 0 2 0 1 1.01. Okay. Play. Oops. Still a tiny bit on the hover. Zero, 2, 3. I mean, I guess it won't hurt having the feet just a tiny bit in the ground. I think 3s are, yeah. Okay. That's a problem. Let me go back to our multiplayer one. Then I need to go to our mirror player here and make that modification. 1.03. Oh, that's still playing. That's interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so we have player movement synced. We need a shooting mechanic. Of course, we also need to get the... Actually, before we get the shoot, we need an actual gun in place. So we're gonna probably start with a pistol. I'm trying to think on how I'm going to do this. Because some of the... kind of need some of the animations in place to do that. Maybe I should work on animations. Or at least the movement animations. Well, for now, let's get our debug thing fixed. So I think our problem is here in the input controller. Toggle console. Value is pressed. Something. Where's our debug? How are we handling this? Here we go. Actually debug this. We can debug this in the single player. Oops. Turn on debugger. The new state is true. Oh, so it stays true. Okay. Well, I thought. Hmm. Checks. Where's our player input? How does our player movement handle it? Like, because we have like the jump. Oh, it sets it to false. Alright. Not exactly the best of toggles. Alright, well, I guess that's how we're gonna have to do it for now. We can just do it like this. And we should probably do it for these other ones too. Console, return, previous command, and next command. Cool. There we go. And commands work well on this. I don't have any commands set yet, but I mean, this will be useful for different things like that. And it also pauses the game and allows me to like do stuff. Maybe we do need to get some animations working. Well, we can start with movement animations. Locomotion. See, these are the default ones. I've got some that came with ultimate character controller that I can probably use. Not sure. I have some. Do they work still? Ugh. Kind of, not really. Let's take a look here. I have an idle. The idle seems to work. Although which idle is idle? Okay. Okay, let me grab. Or not. You're not going to do it, are you? Okay, I can duplicate it. Well, give me that. Move this over here to column. Might make it a little easier. Weird, what model is that using? Huh. This guy. This one is ours. Okay, that looks pretty good. The the idle seems to work fine. Go back to our for now let's just remove that component right now. So we can... Oh, the animation's stuttering. It's like it's not given enough time to play. Loop time, loop. Oh, cycle offset. Length. Wait, 4.958. Okay. Then in the animator, do I need to change that? Length 1. Yeah, play the entire thing. Warning found while importing this animation file. Wait, that's a different... I'd rather use the ones that we have, that I'm gonna have here. Oh, was it the any state? Or it's, hold on. Back to here. Wait, back to idle if movement is false. It's stuttering again. Is it because of the transition? Maybe I don't need that. Because it seems like this works fine. Like when I take that off, the animation plays like perfectly. I'm working on animations. I'm gonna put the animator over, well, no, let's leave it here, I guess. And then movement. That's the case. Delete that. Is it coming? Hold on. If movement is true. Cannot read transition, there is no destination state. Is that the reason? Maybe that's the reason. Let's. Okay, so movement's not working, but I've got the idle working. Okay, so let's stop that. Let's take a look at our animation one here. Right. I'm gonna actually fix this. There we go. Save. Our movement animation. So, it's getting them from here. Actually, yeah, let's. I'm gonna redo this. I want to move these animations to my actual animation folder, not have it in the examples stuff. Actually, here. Oh. Duplicate. Then I want these over in here. Animations. Cool. And then we're just gonna drag you all in. Really? Why not? That's weird. Oh, because it's here. I just... Nope. Add motion field. Motion field. I want 4. Because I don't have to reset these. That's okay. Forwards. Backwards. Strafe left. Strafe right. And then I gotta send this so forward, which is 1 backwards, -1, left, yes, right, there we go. Two more positions are too close to each other. Oh, oops. Damn. 1. There. Cool. That's what I want. That's what the heck? 0. Okay, so this transition, if moving is true. This one, moving is false. So that should work, right? Back to scene. Okay. I'm gonna fix this. Cool. Let's hit play. It like partially works, like the hmm. It's gotta wait until the idle ends for some reason. Okay. Is it because these whole has exit time? Yep. I bet the movement one has an exit time as well. Cool. So then, yeah, look at that. We have animation. Just basic animation. Speed's a little too fast for this kind of animation, but you know what? It's okay. Okay. Now that we have some kind of animation, I kind of want to see if I can get this working with multiplayer. Think it already worked. Like, I think I have it set up with the same, like the one for multiplayer, I think I have it set up with the same animator, so it should work. Let's switch to our menu. Sync this up. Hit play over here. Play over here, maybe. Host. Client. Ready. Ready and start. Oh, hold on. There's some stuff I forgot to do. So what I forgot to do is all right. So I need I didn't put the debugger. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let's do that. We need to. Let's put our debug thing on here. Roller. And this can go up here. And this is also something that we want to add to our network local handler. Add. You uncheck that. Cool. Done. So now we want a network animator. Client authority. And then we need our animator. Oops. Which is on this. I also need to enable that. Let's another inspector. Lock back here. Cool. I should come to think of it, I could have just dragged. I could have just done this. Yeah, that would have done it too. Okay. All right. Play here. Host. Okay. Ready, and start. Ooh. Well, I see an idle animation. Movement animation isn't working. But the idle one is. Okay, but locally it's working. So I think what we need to do, we need to sync. There's something we need to sync up. Although, hold on. I'm gonna read up on the components. The network animator. Okay. Component allows you to synchronize animation states for networked objects. It synchronizes state and parameters from an animator controller. Okay. Note that if you create a network animator component on an empty object, Mirror also creates a network identity component and an animator component on the okay. Client authority enable this to have changes to animation parameters sent from client to server. Which, yes. Animator users, okay. Normally changes are sent to all observers of the object this component is on. Setting sync mode to owner only makes the changes private between the server. Okay. Game object animation across the network, meaning that all players see the animation happen at the same time. Okay. There are two kinds of authority for the animator. Okay. Animator triggers are not synced directly. Call instead. Oh. Okay. Network animator set trigger. The game object with authority can use the set trigger function to fire an animation trigger on other clients. If the game object has authority on the client, you should animate it locally on the client that owns the game object. That client sends the animation state information to the server, which broadcasts it to the other clients. For example, this may be suitable for player characters with client authority. Okay, yeah. So I need to do this network animator trigger, I'm guessing, instead of... Where's my trigger? This. Think? Right? The trigger. Or... Animator triggers. Those are triggers, right? I'm pretty sure they are. Oops. Oh wait, no, triggers are... Okay, so no, never mind. That's just a different... Hold on. Is it possible that's... Network animator. Identity. I think we need transform child. And the transform child needs to be this. I think. Let's try it. Nope. Our animations aren't being synced up. that's enabled. Network animator. It's set. So I guess the network child was not needed. First person. Is it because of this? Guides. Profile, behavior, attributes. Enable this to have changes to animation parameters sent from client to server, which it should. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to reference some old code. Because the project I did the networking in had working animations. I'm going to take a look at that. This one. Scripts. Player movement controller. Okay. It's roughly the same. One difference being that the move is set for client. Attributes. Only a client can call the method, throws a warning or error when called by. Okay, calling same as client, but does not throw a warning when called by on server. But how does it sync the animations? Or is it just the fact that I needed? Maybe it's the fact that I need to have my first person controller be a network behavior. Well, I'm going to make a copy of this. let's... And this needs to be a network behavior. Okay. Make sure everything is the same. That needs to go in there. And then I need the camera root. That should be it. Then I'll remove the old one. There's the new one. Play. Play. Find. Ready, start. Nope, there's no... Still no animations. And yet that works. Okay, so those are getting synced up at all. The parameters. Why? Here's our network animator. Client. Yeah, client authority. That should be fine, right? Unless, does the network animator need to be on the actual model? What did I do? want to see if I can dig that project out and see how I did this. Imp. Person. There you are. Let's need to actually give it a version. Yes, that's fine. Might take a little bit, but just trying to figure out how did I do the animation. I mean, the player movement controller that I used for my other game was a network behavior. I'm just trying to figure out how did it work. That's why I'm almost thinking I need to actually see the actual objects. Oh. Cool. Player. Animator. Okay. Okay, there it is. Network. Nah, I don't need that. Wait, the player movement controller is completely disabled. Is that what I need to do? What? No, not that. Wait, network game player. Their spawn system. Is it that I enabled all those in player spawn system maybe? Hmm. movement control is completely disabled. So then... I mean, I know it syncs... The animations were working for that game too. Wait, update mode normal, always animate. Oh. Is that why, maybe? As for... There. Look at this. Yes. Don't do calling even when off screen. I guess that would make sense. What does mirror have to say? That's the thing. Components, network animator. Normally changes are sent to all observers of the object this component is on. Setting sync mode to owner only makes... Okay, yeah. That's set... Wait. Call update transforms. No, yeah, that's fine. So, what even? I'm gonna look up, see if I can find a YouTube video or something. 'Cause I know I've gotten this right before.
Okay, so hello, welcome back to another Unity multiplayer tutorial. In this video, we'll be building some simple character movement and adding in animation that is synced across the network.
Okay. Oops. Everything's messed up. There we go. This is what I'm making prefab. Okay.
Settings. And then over here, I'll just say if by our
So he literally has client callback on the update. I do.
what you like, I'll be doing a really
So we're probably gonna have to update our movement script.
I'll be using the update method, and I'll add the client callback action.
So I do have. That's what I did in my previous project. How are we doing it now? We do have an update. So we are doing the move in the update. So this needs to have a client callback. Client callback prevents the server from running this method. No warning is printed.
Which just means that if we're running a build as a server, it just won't run this update method, but the clients should run it. And then the clients will check if they don't have authority over this player, then just return there's no point trying to move it. Now, rather than setting up an input action map and adding all the key bindings and then adding the events, rather than doing all that, just for this simple example, I'll make a movement vector. So movement equals new vector 3. And then for here, I'll just say if keyboard.current.w key is.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need to do that. If has authority. Or if doesn't have authority, is technically what I mean.
Pressed. So if they're holding down the W key, then the movement for this frame on the Z axis.
Okay, so we do have all that set up. Look rotation.
Network manager. Then you'd start rotate client and join. We see both the players here. And
animation.
And we can add on the animator component. And with this, we then need an animator controller, which is the state machine for telling the player how to move between the different states. So let's go to animations and let's make a controller. Right click, create, animate. It's just, and for these transitions, is walking these animation in. We'll set a bool. The bool in the animator.
So you just use it like normal.
So we call it controller underscore player. Value is basically the same as this. Whether the velocity magnitude is greater, all we need to do now is hook in the animator here, and then hook in the controller here. So we call it controller underscore player. If we were to hit play, everything might seem to be working. We'll hit play, and the player will animate around. Cool. But that's not going to work over the network. We have nothing to actually sync it to the other client, so it's not going to appear on the other player's machines. So, luckily for us, Mirror has a component included to help us with this. If we add a new component, there is the network animator, and this, just like the network transform, is already made for us. You can give client authority to allow them to
He set it to always animate.
Change the animations, and then drag in the animator. And that's pretty much it, but there's a few things to keep in mind. So obviously based on how you check this box, whether you do or don't, that'll change how you actually need to change the animations. Because right now, we're doing this bool on client side, so with client authority it works. If we unchecked this, it would not sync to the other clients. You need to change it on the server side. Also, on the animator, we have different parameter types, float, int, bool, and trigger. For the first three, it'll work with what we just did. You can just say set bool, set float, set integer. But for the trigger, you can't just say animator.setTrigger.
You have to use network animator.
Notice that, and it doesn't sync it to the other client. If you want to use a trigger, you have to actually reference, if we look up here, we'd have to reference a network animator, and then you can say network animator.setTrigger. You'd have to do it this way. Just keep that in mind if you're using triggers, but for what we're doing, we're just using bools, so we can use that and get rid of the network animator here, and we can go test it now. If I go back into the scene, file, build and run, and I'll see you in a second. So here we are with a few different built clients, and if I'm down here now and I move the player around, you see the animation is synced as well as the position and the...
Okay, so hold on, let me go back when he actually adds an animator component.
And we can add on the animator component. And with this, we then need an animator controller, which is the state machine for telling the player how to move between the different
That's
states.
set to always animate.
And let's make a controller, right click, create.
By default. Okay, well, we're gonna give that a go. So we have a few changes here, so I guess we'll just leave it at that. Then we have to go to our animator. Always animate. Okay. I guess it makes sense. You don't want to stop the animations even if it's out of view. Because, I mean, you have other... there's other players and stuff, so, yeah. So, host, client, ready, start. Okay, so I see idle animations. Oh, look, it works. Well, we have, our animations work. A little slidey, but that's probably just because of the speed. Huh, jump's not working. Thought I had a jump. I guess not. Yep, it's working on both sides. Sweet. Awesome. Want to stop? Thank you. Here. Cool. So we have movement animation synced up. We have position animation, all that stuff synced up. Did I leave that network child on? Yeah, I did. I don't need that. Remove that. Okay. It's a shooter, so we need to have animations for holding the gun and all that stuff. I know the idles are normal. We'll probably have some kind of toggle to holster the gun. So let's take a look here. Go back to our animation. Actually, if you think about it, okay, so we need to make a new. I want to make a new substate machine. This is going to be our new idle. And we're going to have it where it's two different kinds of idles. There's going to be the one to where no gun and with a gun. So let's delete that. Nope, you're... Transition to there. The machine, state machine. And then make a transition back. And this is basically if is moving and if not moving. And then you're supposed to be... Oh, come on, you're supposed to be the default. I guess it's probably because, yeah, okay. So let's put our idle in here. Yep, there we go. And then make transition. So then we want another... Let's take a look at our examples, because I'm using the ultimate character controllers, and it's got shooter. Idle. Oh, those... Okay, so there's separate idles for first-person animations and stuff. Okay. Idle movement. Doesn't do anything. idle turn. Okay, so that's for like turning. That's okay. Melee aim idle movement. Nope. Hmm. Quick turn, idle, ouch, interact, first person? No? Here we go. Pistol aim. Equip from idle. I think, what do I want? I think we'd want the pistol idle, right? Well, no, we need an aim. We need to be able, we need pistol aim. Hmm. Well, we do have an equip. We have a few equip animations that might be nice when it comes to switching. These are like 1 frames. There's pistol idle, pistol aim, pistol run idle. I think what I need I need pistol aim, and I need pistol. Is there like a pistol aim walk? Or maybe that doesn't matter. No, I don't think it would matter. Well, let's just do... We'll do the pistol aim for now. So I'm gonna grab this. Actually, I'll grab the aim and the idle. Animations, there we go. Pistol aim, I need pistol idle. Idle. Cool. Let's do our pistol aim first. Pistol aim. And we'll just do is aiming, and I'm gonna set that to true for now. Alright, let's go to scene. I should test these out. We should probably go to our single player one so we can actually do this. Here we go. clear, and let's play. Uh-oh. Something. Okay, well, our movement works. I think I know what happened. I think it's fighting over. Oh, because it's the default. Oops. That should do it. Try again. Whoop. Something is broken. Bars are movement. Ah. Okay, I know what's wrong. Although this is kind of... Transition back. I want to go back to normal idle if aiming is and movement is. I transition to you if movement is false and aiming false and aiming is true. Movement is true if movement is true. Aiming is true. Okay, let's try that. Whoa. Although we won't be able to move. Hold on, is it? Just standing still. Okay. Maybe. No, this is the wrong place for this. No, exit. So actually, no. Our idol is fine. Our idol is perfectly fine. We need our aim out here. Pistol aim. We want to do pistol aim, even if we're moving though. Hmm. How do we do this? Unity creator two animations at once. For playing two animations, you have to create two layers. Or in-game object for if you want to play the animation. Here, for example, first layer contains animation for sprite. Oh, okay. So I need another layer. Except it's not working. I mean, it's playing. Am I missing something as far as the layers go? Maybe, oh, maybe that's how it works. It's an additive. And yet it's not working. Oh, or it's an override. Hmm. Interesting. Good. Like, next you have to work death layer. For this, you have to create empty state and idle. The first layer you have to create animation normally as you normally create for second animation. Create another animation state here. Oh. Not a 10. Hmm. another layer with weight of 1 and name it as you like. For this, you have to create an empty state named idle and create transition for your rotation animation. Animation layers. Oh, so I need a mask while having a player also able to walk, run, or stand still. So I need an avatar mask. Avatar mask. There are two ways to define which parts of your animation should be masked. By selecting from a humanoid body map, choosing which bones to... Okay. Well, I have an avatar mask, so... Create avatar mask. Player aim. A humanoid. Use skeleton from. Where's our normal avatar? It's included in gotcha. Maybe just that. Let's see if this works. So it does work. Look at the legs. There's actual like. Oh wait, that means yes. Although technically the aim, hold on, the mask for the aim doesn't need the torso, would it need the head too? Yeah, it probably would. Movement's a little odd. We'll probably have to do a different animation for like, or that kind of movement, but looks like we've got it. All right. Do I still need this on here? I don't think I do. Play. Cool. So will this work with our... Will this work with our network? Play. So I see the aiming there, but I don't see it here. Okay. Our player here. Oh, but it is it's working. You can see the arms. What is with the... Strange. Huh. And yet over here, check something. Oh. For some reason it didn't sync over or something. Like these weren't set. The player aim and the blend. Still not set. It's weird. Oh, let's set it. Player aim. That should do it. Play. Play. Host. What? It's bugged out. Okay, well, we got that. Let's see if we can get the first person perspective arms working. Here's the fun part. I need... It just has it to where the mesh has separate meshes and all. But I need to actually have the arm models in some way. Which I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Mesh. First person object. I'm just gonna put arms. I'm going to copy this, paste it in here, in here. Okay, that's what I wanted. No. weird that's in the arms. Why is that? Doesn't make sense. Oops. Okay. Just want first person arms. Actually, maybe I need. Let's see here. Delete that. Where is our original model? Perfect. This guy. Separate arm. But I think this, all this does is do the whole. It just separates the meshes. That's it. I need to actually have separated models. Adding arms create a survival game. Let me check this out.
With gloves, you can have a guy with no gloves. You can have darker skin color, whiter skin color, and so on. The arms holding a sword, and if I for this, so that in a sec, this video introduced a few files. I've included both the Blender file and an FBX to play animations and blend.
Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to another video. In this episode, we have one for the mesh. Tell the on our mesh to go file, objects. Arms are way too big, and there's so materials. We'll rename this one to mat 1.
Okay, that's Hmm. Well, I think I've got some arms models somewhere that I can just use. It'll look different, but we'll just do that for now because these models, I guess, aren't like staying long term. Okay, so I need samples. Models. First person arms. It has its own animator. I guess it would need its own animator. So I'm guessing we need to make a first person animator. Animations. Pistol. First person. Aim first person. Cool. Shoot. I think that's good. You can just put that on. Thankfully, we don't need to sync this one. This is only going to be first person. We are going to need to hide those arms, though. Or all the first person objects. Okay, so. In fact, we need to. That's right, our one up here. Uh, So we need to get our arms positioned correctly. Actually, that is fine. Don't want that. Okay. Peace. Yes, we need to. Actually, first. Person arms. And these, I want these to be under the camera. Should follow the camera. Nope, they don't. If it's too high. Actually, wait, I probably have to put them under the main camera. This one. Right. Ooh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Alright, well, I am out of time for now, so we got some stuff done here, so this is great. But anyway, I'm out of time. Thank you all for joining. I will be streaming again, hopefully, next Tuesday. So feel free to come by and say hi and see how things are going. But thank you all for joining, and see you all later. Bye.